everybody, Mike here for South of Normal, here to talk to you about episode 7 of Better Call Saul season 6. Now, I have a bone to pick with this one because felt like they took a lazy way out for one character in particular. Not happy about how Howard's story ended at all. Not that they're lazy writers. By any means, this show is so well written, I can't accuse them of being lazy no matter what they do. It just felt like Howard had so much more to give. That being said, episode 7 was a twist with a flip twist, throw you off a cliff and pee on you as you're going down because you don't expect it. Like, the whole season so far, you're thinking one thing. You're just going along and like, oh, we got these two things going along. I'm trying not to spoil the free. I'm trying my best. Then about a quarter of the way in, almost to the halfway point of this episode, when Jimmy hands someone an envelope, you're just like, motherfuck, what? He knew that guy the whole time? Oh. And then as the episode goes on and you find out more, you're just like, damn, Kimmy, I always do that, Kimmy and Jim. It's Jim and Kim. Yeah, Jimmy and Kim had this whole thing mapped out on a level that we aren't even comprehending, that we don't even know what's going on. You kind of think you do. At one point, you're like, it's got to be this. But then the more it goes on, you're like, it ain't that. That happens, you're just like, oh shit, this is about to get good. Because this episode was the midway point of the season. I think they're on a hiatus for a little bit. Could be wrong. But, so they had to do something big, something grand. And they did. It wasn't a literal explosion, but the storyline took this fucking 90-degree turn, followed by a loop-de-loop, another loop-de-loop, and you dove underwater. You came up in the desert somehow. Like, what is going on this show? Like, I do have a bone to pick because the way Howard's story ends is just felt lazy. It was like they had this whole big Howard ball, and then they got to a point and they're like, fuck this ball, and just we got nothing more for him. I felt he could have had more to give, more time to give something to this show. I mean, he gave something for 5.5 seasons, so I guess I got to be happy with that. But the acting in this show has been great. The writing has been phenomenal. And this episode, like I said, just like flips so much on its head and just makes you just, oh my God, I gotta know what's going on moment. Because you got Jimmy and Kim's story, the revenge on Howard pays off in a way you don't expect. Like, you know something's gonna happen, but it pays off in a way you don't expect. And then Lalo's back spying on Gus that we don't know about. Well, they don't know about until he makes the mistake of calling Hector. And then they're like, it's go time. Or is it? We don't know. We don't know because Lalo has this moment where he's spying on Gus and he calls Hector and he hangs up the phone and gets pissed. And then he calls back and talks to Hector. So did he figure something out? Does he know what's going on? We don't know. What's the payoff? We're going to find out, hopefully. Because we know Hector's in Breaking Bad, but Lalo ain't. And what is going to happen with Jimmy and Kim? Like, there's this moment in the post-Howard shitfest where you're just like, oh, snap. What's going to happen here? And then something happens and you're just like, didn't expect that. Pisses me off. Didn't expect that. But you kind of see what might happen now with Kim Wexler and how she gets written off so we don't see her in Breaking Bad. I'm excited, if you can't tell. But check this out if you have a DVR, if you have AMC Plus. It's worth, like, this show has been so good for so long, and this season has just been exponentially better because they're trying to give you a finale we deserve, and so far they have, despite my disagreement in this particular episode. This season has been top-notch so far. Subscribe, follow along for more great content and more on Breaking Bad. Well, I'll do a Breaking Bad episode, yes, but more on Better Call Saul coming at you. I'll do every episode and then a season overview and then a series overview. But you got to subscribe to know when that comes out, so hit that button.